following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Of course! Of course!
So how is the training going? Recruits coming through all right?
There's a lot of young Asari keen to fight for some. I mean, we don't have any wars planned as far as I know, but I mean, there's a lot of girls interested.
Well, it's
lately in the Asari commandos. I mean, I know it's very romanticized.
the things. It's always been in our. It's like being in our genetics. Go out, you do your mercenary thing while you're young, and then you do your other things after that, and then you come back as a matriarch.
I mean, maybe it doesn't help that these humans have come along too. It's another race who ogle you all the time, who want to be impressed. And so I think there's a lot of young Asari out there who are just like, oh look, here's another race. I can impress them by being an Asari commando.
It's the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably it.
I mean, they seem a lot nicer than the Batarians were.
Hands down.
Even if they're a bit arrogant and pushy.
It's still talking about the Batarians, right?
Yeah, but like the Batarians, you notice that the short life races they're a lot more go. They do things.
I haven't met many of them, to be honest. I've mostly been in Asari space, and there haven't been a lot of humans in there yet.
Well, I've actually got one. We've got a human on our team.
I heard you recently recruited one. I've been trying to follow you and your group even as much as I can, even though I've been technically keeping my distance.
She's different. I mean, we've got obviously got Aquarian as well, and a Drell.
And the other Asari that's in the Sidewinders,
and also
the
the
other
Turian.
Yeah, I know, but they already know about the.
There's not another Turian.
It's
No, is he?
He's not in the side.
He's not in the Sidewinders. There's only one.
Contractor.
The only other reason why that Asari was put in the Sidewinders was so I could get into Asari space.
that you keep up the lie because it may be handy some.
That's
other
right.
time.
Turns out this Asari was nothing but a soup full of energy.
Alright, gang, let's see who this tasty hoe really is.
Yeah. Apart from the emissions and stuff, we try to keep a low profile. I'm actually looking at going back to watch a game on Planet.
Oh, well, which planet?
For the
This year?
Cougars, of course.
Oh, you'll be going to Asteria because your girlfriend will be having a home game, and she'll probably be able to get you free tickets anyway. Not that you can't afford them yourself, but she'll probably have you at front row seats.
Man, she went from grovelling on her knees to snarking about your sex life so fast.
Oh, it's not. It's more. I actually get to go see a game, and it's not on the Citadel.
True, this is the only place not in Asari space
That I can watch a
you
game
can watch
live.
a Premier League game.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yes. I promised Logan I'll take him to see one. See what a real game looked like.
I've seen a real game. I was at your All-Stars game.
No.
What do you mean by a real game?
Oh, he backs the Oryx.
Oh. Yeah,
That's how you know I'm a real fan.
that poor guy.
You play in a hard
I mean-
mode.
could be worse this
Easy
year.
to be
He
a
could
fan of
be
a good team.
backing the Vixens.
Yeah.
They've won like 2 games, I think.
That last one, though, that was interesting. Yeah, they're not doing well this season. And just, chit chat, catching up with. Reminiscing about stories. Yeah. While this ball keeps on going thump, thump. Thump, thump.
No, it's again. You had to keep working past lunchtime, didn't you, Rosa? You had to keep working on the thing fitting the armor. You couldn't have grabbed an MRE. Now you're trapped in your room.
You're gone out for lunch.
You could
Trapped by hotties.
2 of them.
2.
Two
No.
hotties.
The gatekeep.
No, that's family stuff. She's gonna keep hiding in her room until she gets it all clear.
You won't get it all clear because I don't know you're in your room.
She was sitting on the couch brushing her hair until the sister.
I never saw you.
Yeah.
Because I had, as soon as I walk in, there's a groveling sister at my feet.
She probably hasn't even clicked us all and never came inside. Or where Logan went.
No idea.
Logan literally disappeared, and then this floating like trilby just went out the door. I don't know.
Floating trilby? What?
Didn't you say you were going shopping? Or
It floats
something
off the
like that?
handstand.
Getting the new army, so I just imagine you just think when you put on
Flick.
this hat, just.
There it is. I have a separate tab.
I will be. I'll
Anyway,
probably
should we
split
take
off
a
once we
break
get
there and order some?
somewhere.
I assume Logan's like a Swiss army.
For a weapons store that might potentially sell me a stun rifle.
Stun rifle.
I didn't even know there was such a thing.
I was going to say, is that even on the book?
Yeah.
Okay.
Functionally, you can either set it to do some non-lethal damage or to try and make people unconscious, and you get a little DC. The only advantage the rifle has over the pistol is that you can use increments, and it's technically treated as a sniper rifle.
Do you have proficiency sniper rifle?
It's that tag like the scope adds, so
Oh, yeah.
you can use it for things that need snipers.
Yeah, it's quite glitchy. I love that scope. Never being without it. If I lose that scope, I'm killing my character.
I've been slightly picky too. Zala was looking for a model that for no reason is pump action.
I do like you actually do specify for no reason.
Well, beyond personal enjoyment and the use of the device.
But pumping thing must be against it.
You know,
It's jazz!
various fluids
There is fluid.
get pumped.
Okay, let's find this stun rifle.
It's under miscellaneous items.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not actually under weapon.
No,
No.
it's yeah. I thought the same
because the
thing.
book is so well organised.
So there's stun gun and stun rifle. 500 or 1.5.
Yeah.
Do they actually work on armored targets?
I haven't got that far.
It shoots stun, of course it does.
Stun rifle. Oh, there it goes. 1500.
But
10
Zalu
pounds.
cannot spell well, so he ends up with a Stan rifle.
I was thinking
What,
of like
that
a
wraps all the
of
time.
like
Yeah.
a big taser, like a rifle-sized
Yeah.
taser.
This rifle
Can't
works
tell you
just
what it
as a
really is.
stun gun.
I'm not a stun gun.
Rifle. There's a range of 60 feet and can benefit from range increments. And then it never shows up again in the book. It shows up like only 3 times.
Yeah.
Wait.
Wait.
Stun rifle. Okay, yeah, so it costs 1500. It's £10, right?
Mm-hmm.
It has a description. Or maybe you have to. Oh, it's just one of those stupid things where it's like. I'm like. It doesn't say where it does, what its DC, like its rolls are, what its mechanics are. but
It's in the
I've got
stun
it.
guns.
I'm guessing that you have to look up stun gun.
Yeah, which is just above it.
Such a good book.
I legitimately hate this book.
Oh, yeah, it is literally in the paragraphs above it, so okay.
I didn't note the actual DC for the stun effect though, so if I do buy one, I'll grab that off.
These weapons have two different settings for firing stun and unconsciousness.
Wait,
Consciousness fluids start leaking out.
It's my unconsciousness flamethrower.
I'm going to get Zalu one of those Acme disintegrator guns.
Marvin the Martian brand disintegrator gun.
That was disintegration gun. That was it.
Because it disintegrates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2d6
So I don't
points
need
of
this.
non-lethal damage and okay then.
I'm not looking to barter because I'm terrible at it and they'll charge me more.
I'm sure it's kind of like gambling, but with shopping.
Yeah, he's real bad.
Yeah, but
He's
you're really bad at
gambling.
gambling too. So
No, you can't.
realistically,
No, Zalu
wouldn't your
failed.
character get off on like the subtle gambling of trying to weasel better prices out? I mean, you could get a better price.
He
or it
doesn't
could
do
go
so.
worse.
I mean, look how badly you took, girls beating you at racing, but Tiala beat you at buying.
I think you would think of it as gambling, and you're addicted to gambling. So I'm just throwing it out there.
Actually, he hasn't gambled for a while.
No, I mean that's
this might actually happen because it's a form of
Be a
gambling.
good boy.
no, you don't. You
I
lie.
created a character and gave them many different vices, and then you're like, I was trying to be a good guy.
Fine, I vaguely pretended to try to be a good guy.
Oh, so you get charged 1,500 credits.
See, you haven't added the Quarian discount on there.
Remember,
No
Corey?
Quarian
Eight- 1800.
It does say. I recalled this when
Yeah.
because Athel government. Quarians get fucked on prices
They do.
because they're
It
Quarians
goes
and
up.
people don't
They
like
do.
them and trust them.
Quarian discount
They do.
is actually
Oh,
higher.
is that what you mean? With
Yeah, yeah.
discounts? It's the opposite of a discount.
Yeah, an ink count.
I think.
Discount. That's why you
An undiscount.
actually have to barter.
Same team, guy.
There we go.
Sure. You're right. If you'd have just went along with the game. You just went along with the game. Now you have to barter.
You have to barter.
Filthy
I can see the price. It's right there. It's only 50. Hey, you don't get to complain. She's paying for your education.
Okay, I'm gonna roll first, and then based on that number, I will come up with the line that represents how well I did.
Roll one. Come on. You got 20 there. You got bank 20.
Is it just
Let's save it
diplomacy?
for that.
I know. I would too.
It's just diplomacy, or is there like?
No, it's diplomacy.
bartering skill.
Yeah, I think it would be just.
Yeah. Well, I
we
have
threw him
a
under the
powerful
bus.
one.
We're real good friends.
Diplomacy. I got a 19.
Hey, see, there you go. I'm helping you.
Look, the type of work that I do, I'll be frequenting weapons places a lot. If you do me a favor on this, of course, I can repeat my custom here, and I'll something.
I work for the fucking
Have a
Sidewinders.
business card.
You have a business card.
Well, I'll fabricate one.
And if you're lucky, it might be one of my deals. Which it probably is.
And,
Yeah.
and
So
flick it out
we
onto
just
the-
went to the merchants just outside the and the debris markets just beyond the apartments.
to flip that down, and then I'll lean on the counter like I'm cool.
Make a call roll.
Oh, you're a Quarian. Now he's got. Now he's got to clean that disc.
I got a 6. So I slip a little bit and I have to catch myself.
Add charisma, because charisma's cool.
I got a 7.
I'm expecting him to go 5. We're going to
no difference.
I know.
Me.
So yeah, there's my argument.
You did get a good roll on your initial.
Plus, his dice bag is cool.
I can't see that from here.
We were both looking away.
mean, I saw you reaching for it. I'm like, he's going to bring it out, so I'm just looking.
I need to be not sus, so I'll
That
look
is
away.
cool. That's not his dice bag.
Came in the same bag.
Yeah, they've touched.
Dice bag, man?
They've touched and rubbed.
Oh. When they touch, when they roll. I don't know. 1,200.
That's better than the 1,500. See, I'm helping you.
Look
Same
at this.
team. We helped you.
We just saved you 300.
I know. I don't hear a thank you.
Well, thank you, my lord. We have a deal. Okay.
Yeah, helping.
I don't have anywhere to put this, I've still got all my stuff on me. I will just carry it.
Oh yeah, it's gonna look good.
Why, like... Don't shoot
So you
drones.
pull out a gun-shaped thing.
Like any sudden
Stop!
moves, you're
It's
basic-
that, stop him! It's that quarry who shot the drone! No.
Don't worry, guys. He's got a stun gun. They don't let him have real guns anymore.
Oh, little baby gun.
Let's hook this up to the Citadel power grid!
I gotta ask though, actual stun gun, does it? If it works through kinetic barriers and armors, it's probably OP as balls.
Yeah, like
They,
whenever you'll have these.
The fort DC is low, so if you're using it on like full-on soldiers, you probably won't succeed. But you can still use the non-lethal damage.
No, but anyone in armor, depends on what it's shooting.
Yeah,
Shots hit shields and kinetic barriers. So if this gets a pass that goes, they have to make a roll, and it doesn't have to get through shields and stuff like that. That is OP as shit.
I think it's electrical base, so it probably still deals damage to shielding.
It'll still be shields first, although if you're point blank range,
You're
you can
like
bypass
inside it.
shields.
Okay, that's
Of
important.
course, they get an AOO
That-
if you're
that's-
firing a ranged weapon at
That's
point
even
blank.
canon in the main games because that's how Saren took advantage and took down Nihilus at the start of the first game.
Yeah.
As he thought he was his friend, and as soon as he turned his back to him, he put the gun right to
Yeah.
the back of his head and pulled the trigger.
They're not shields, they're kinetic barriers. They only activate when they detect a thing moving fast enough.
Yeah.
That's why swords...
That's why oldie-timey, like, pistols
Would
still hit you through shields, because they don't move fast enough.
The
That's why I want an oldie-timey Earth, like, Magnum 44. But the, strictly speaking, at that time, 7th most powerful handgun in the world.
Yeah, but I mean, the space age armors and stuff like that would protect like that. But if you got shot in the face with one of those things,
Well, the way armor works, of course, in the system is that wearing it just stops you taking, was it like quadruple damage? I
Yeah.
think it is.
Yeah, you get quad damage.
Meanwhile, Rogaine comes across a nerdery.
Alright, here we go. Finna with the fam woke. Nice, cool. Yeah,
Going to
nerd.
the same place as
Fuck yeah.
before, right?
Let's look around and see what kind of nerds are here.
Oh, it's those same guys who were playing. Well, some of them. They're not all the same ones, but a group of the same nerds who were playing it the other day when you came in are playing now.
Yeah, I'll pay attention to that for a bit.
This time they're running Asari Commandos versus Turian Strike Force.
Oof.
why
The
so
poor
big?
Asari commandos.
But they are more expensive to get
Yeah,
out.
they're way more expensive to get out because they're bullshit.
I love it. He's only 2 days into playing the game and he's already fully
I
endorsed
have an
in the
Asari
meta.
army.
Yeah.
I know the bullshit.
He hasn't even played his first proper game, and he's already like, "Yeah, no, this is bullshit. I know the meta. I talk the talk and walk the walk. I'm like talking like a fucking veteran already."
Well, if you don't get to that level, you can't play the other players.
Got to get on that Neville level.
Let's see who's gonna do done good.
Gonna be Asari commando.
You lose to the little black kid. Space Wander.
Unfortunately, 4s are allowed when it's a D10 in those circumstances. The Asari Commandos are winning. Oh, what a shock! What a shock! There's less of them, but they just They're just mopping up multiple dudes with their singularities and the bullshit, as you call it.
And the reason you don't space your troops better is why?
I was trying to form a defensive wall.
Against that.
Yeah, their objective. We got to stop them getting to the objective over here in this scenario.
Cool, and now you've lost half your army.
No,
Biotics are bullshit.
I know, right? See, that's the real problem here. It's not when my tactics are spacing.
Wrong!
It's.
Apparently I'm not going to help.
Sweet. He makes a little bit of a comeback because he at least faces his enemies a bit more. He actually tricks them into coming through a gap and then closes.
Foods.
Oh wow, okay.
Well, that was
Their estimate was off by like 20 minutes.
yeah, favor.
Oh, we asked that. Okay. The elite low game was
Being a nerd.
he was not giving sound tactical advice, although tacitly kind of giving it.
I'm judging.
Yes.
Scathing
I'm
criticism.
also learning those Asari tic-tacs.
Yeah, shaking them does nothing when you drop them in a dice tower. Right?
It does. Makes you feel better.
You're
I just like the
imbuing
sound
them.
of
You're
feel of them.
imbuing them with your juices.
It's not enough the Asari win.
Yeah.
Sweet. What's up with the other one? They haven't eaten yet. Gracias. Some under the table shenanigans going on here.
Take my bar.
No, Brandon, the other one.
Mine's less lumpy.
This is really awkward. I need to know exactly where.
Look, if
Wish I could help you because
normal,
it's all chocolate.
Okay, cool. Who's playing next?
Oh, you wondering who's playing?
Stop listening, you mouthy cow. I saw that.
Innocent spawn.
Henderson's mom.
Well, let's see. The Asari win, so they're going to go up against a group of Krogan.
Oh, okay. I'm interested in this.
The Asari are winning on the first part of the encounter.
I see.
The Krogan players having trouble fielding a decent amount of Krogan because they're even more expensive. Asari still winning.
Can I identify any tactical flaws in the Krogan players' stratagem against these bullshit fucking units?
You can try.
I want to do something. Oh, well. There's that 15 again. I'll add my tic-tacs to that, I guess. Where are my tic-tacs? 23.
The Krogan player seems to like to just charge at the Asari a lot because
That should be how you beat them.
He doesn't have the units to sustain it.
yeah, he's doing it.
He's doing is once I've
He's
got my
doing-
units out, rush.
He's got too many. He's doing it too often with smaller amounts of Krogan as opposed to. So yeah, he's barely using his ranged at all, and they're just
Apparently I'm not helping.
and yeah, they're often being dealt with before they even get within range thanks to the biotics. Well, Krogan are pulling doing a bit better now.
I imagine they are a late game army. You know, one of those certain bullshit armies that you seem to be doing fairly well against, and then all of a sudden they've hit critical mass and you're just fucked.
He's decided to actually use some weapons to at least pin the Asari down a bit, so that he can then rush them.
Well, I mean, if your army is also capable of biotics, then that will limit their defensive barrier options and stuff like that, so... They don't want to get
Starting
popped.
to crumble. What's the last... How's it going to go in the last round? The Krogan win.
I wish I'd bought my army. Oh well. I'll pootle over to the desk and I'll just see if there's any interesting...
He wants the special units.
I'm looking for special units. Thank you.
Flower units.
Ones that will fit with my non-specified army.
Human
Top
army.
secret.
Okay. There's a fleet commander.
I don't have the space units.
There's...
That's where humans shine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
right
have
before they explode.
their carrier technology now. They're fucked.
Well, it's more that they use VI-assisted aiming. So
Yeah, we're doing that now too. Apparently.
Was that, there is an elite sniper unit.
Ah, yes, that. Ching, cash out. I guess I'll gamble with the haggling. I guess. Since I made you do it, it's only fair that I lose more money too. What are they offering? $2? Yeah.
No.
Oh wait, no. This is Warhammer 40k-ish. So
$4,000.
2K.
No, if he's buying a single hero unit.
Yeah, so that's going to be
What was
1,200.
that?
Special unit.
But of course, there's the Turian discount.
no, we don't get one.
Actually, I don't even
Cost
know
more.
what. It's been
We get
so long
improved.
since
We
I
get improved
played.
reaction adjustments from other military NPCs,
And CC.
CSEC, and that sort of thing. We don't get discounts or anything like that.
Because you're the
She's
douche.
got the discounts.
Yeah. The real money maker.
And you're space black, so...
Yeah.
Spack.
Just get fucked.
Splack.
The gear even costs more.
Look,
on top of
Logan's
that, so
definitely in the GLM movement.
Get lives matter.
all evidence points to the contrary on that one.
Now they can be alive. They just need to do what I tell them.
No, good. Loot more.
Could loot more. We'll have skeletons of all the rare species of things.
Quick pop quiz while he's looking things up. Who won the second ever WrestleMania?
What the fuck if I know?
No one. It's a large event for multiple matches where you don't
Oh.
just win WrestleMania. What was the first ever match at WrestleMania?
I don't know.
Tito Santana versus Executioner.
I don't even know who those people are.
Wrestle up, yo.
Wrestle up, yo.
Jam that jam. Here's a equally challenging question for Stephen. Name a wrestler.
Current or past?
I don't care.
No, The Rock's not one. John Cena's an actor.
Who the fuck is John Cena? I don't know. I've never seen the guy.
Andre, no, never heard of him. He's a giant. No,
know
no, I've got no fucking idea.
Oh,
And Brutus is a fucking barber, so come on.
what a loser you are.
40 credits.
What?
Yeah, Mass Effect prices are...
And it's a single unit.
Yeah.
Unless
Oh,
you
take 3!
unless you buy a gym subscription, then, you're fucked.
Also, shouldn't you be endorsing this shop? Hello, I'm Logain. I endorse this
There's
shop.
no point in
This is my favourite store on the Citadel.
There's no point in negotiating over a price that I think is fucking too cheap anyway.
That's about what when you do the conversion they come to.
Oh, wow. In that,
Hero and special individual units seem to be about 70 to 80 New Zealand dollars. So,
oh yeah.
Really put someone gambling for 1,000 credits.
Okay, so since I know how this is basically Warhammer 40k, is there like a human branch of super sexy Adeptus Sororitas equivalents?
no.
Oh, what? But you're missing out. Jungle explorer girls with pith helmets and not a lot else.
No. No, about,
No, that'll be like Series 3.
about as sexy as it gets is standard like Human Alliance female armor. It's got just some chest bumps and narrower waist, and that's about it.
You can fabricate some
Yeah,
custom
you know,
armor.
when they start finding out and digging into more of Earth history, and then they have like the steampunk.
Because like my objective is to have an all-female army.
Sorry.
No, human army. So yeah, I'll get a bunch of extra units too, just generic ones. I already have a basic vehicle, don't I?
I think you got one. Oh, you got one in your starter set. I think it was.
Yes,
It just came with one.
So I don't need to do that. Okay, I'm just going to deduct a bunch of money equivalent to what you.
Yeah, I think you
tell
got
me now.
something that was the equivalent of like a warthog, like an all-terrain jeep
Cool.
kind of thing.
Now what's my total?
So you got, was it?
I'm just going to try and fill out my army with like just replace the male units with their female equivalent.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I could probably do that with my workbench, just like re-sculpt the figs, but like, yeah, I'll have some extras then, and then we can get back to Brendan and his excitement.
I mean, there's two ways you could do it. You could either go for the very basic because it's the first set and most of the female units look similar. You could just buy a whole bunch of the female units. The other option is you could buy a bunch of the female units, but if you wanted some more variety in the body styles and things, you could buy some Asari ones, but then just do
Kit
it
bash them.
No. Genericism. Yeah, we're going to go for one of the lightly coloured endings from Mass Effect 3. Homogenize and die. Conform, you have no choice. The good ending! Because I don't think BioWare knows what good means anymore.
Did they even
You want
make
proof?
Life.
You want proof? Dragon Age 2.
Yep,
that?
savage.
Was awful.
They still think that was one of their best games.
How?
Because Mike Laidlaw
Because it was better than
because I
Inquisition?
contend in a non-stating of factual manner in a non-defamatory state that Mike Laidlaw doesn't know his ass from his elbow. It's my belief that is the case.
Yeah, look, when fighting that guy and I wound up Benny Hill running around the fucking pillars and stuff like that, this is not a good boss fight.
And that was the tactic.
See
That was
Randy
how to
Pitchford
beat him.
in BioWare?
What was it? The Arashock.
He was a good coder. He was a good work monkey, but when he got put in a position where he could make decisions, it turns out those were not good. Yeah, so how much money am I
You can
deducing?
get a set of female squad mates that also come with a mech unit,
Oh, yes.
because I'm basing this on a similar set that's got Space Marines, and they come with a mech unit.
Oh, sure, but I can't have my flying bondage girls.
For
I'm thinking of running an Adeptus Sororitas army.
160. And that comes,
It comes with a
let's
mech
see.
unit, though, so that's probably also reasonably priced.
That comes with 15 units of
Oh, yeah.
ground units plus the mech unit.
Righto. 160.